arrived. My people, my people. I think it's time for the session weekend to begin, and GCOR Elite Series is making a return. First time in. I need to turn this down. Hold on a second. It's too loud. Okay. So as I was saying, first time back at the circuit, Gilles Villeneuve, and it's going to be an interesting one. I mean, a lot of history beckons once again, and a chance for people to upset the scoreline as usual. We get into qualifying right now, and again, it's going to be a case of the top 6 going through and advancing to second part of qualifying. So let's see who those 6 will be. Of course, we saw Jensen taking pole last time out. Will anybody take pole in this one? Well, of course someone's going to take pole in this one, but the question is who's going to take pole? It's been all about the Nissan so far this season. Can the Hondas, can the Lexus do anything to stop them? GCOR first out, then it's Lucas who took pole round 1. Icon is then behind, making his return to the series. Icon, and it's Cam, CO2, Lancia, and Sliced as well, who's making his return. The Hondas are stopped there on the roadside. Oh, and a collision there between Arps and Zlit, the home hero. And I think they're both gonna go back to the pits there and repair that damage. So Icon to the front of the pack then, and I'm assuming GCOR and Lucas behind are gonna just do anything they can to follow the lead. If you know what I mean. Alright, cool. I'll rise after qualifying, after this part of qualifying. Let me just share the stream and get underway. So Icon's going to start his first lap. 23.0, 23.6 from GCOR, 23.3 from Lucas, and then here come the rest of the drivers. So the advantage is firmly with Icon at the moment in the first sector. So Icon setting the fastest time at 2 seconds ahead of the nearest rival. Camden getting closer, Slice getting closer, a 10th behind, less than a 10th behind Icon actually. Cam not too far back either, and they're the 25s, and then everyone else on 26 behind and going backwards. But I can't lie, I'm not very locked in at the moment. I just need to get this done. Replace this. Make sure you're watching if you haven't already. Click the link, subscribe to the channel. We continue going to qualifying Q1. Icon still same purple sectors. Slice just behind him in terms of time, and then the top 6, Icon, Slice, Cam, Jensen, Borja and Gold at the moment. So 3 Nissans and 3 Hondas making up the top 6. Icon coming to the line, is he improving this second lap? 25 to beat, hits the wall of champions. And across the line, 25.1, extends the advantage by around half a second. Slides into the pits, Cam into the pits. More drivers coming across the line now. Lucas improves to P6. Does Borja improve the time? Borja does improve the time, goes to P2. Other drivers looking to cross the line now. I think it's Gold that's next up. So Gold has been forced out by his teammate. Forced out the top 6. And he's going into the pits then, so he's opting to try again the second half. So the question is then, can these drivers find response? Especially those that are not in the top 6. I mean, 14 drivers this time, so it's more competitive than ever to get into Q2. It will not be easy for them. He's crossing the line just there. So Arps is one of the drivers that's now coming to the line. Yet to set a competitive time. Arps, what can he do? Got into Q2 last round for the first time in his career. Can he do it again? Can he replicate it? Arps across the line, and Arps goes to P2. Good lap there from the Scott. Up to P2 again. So that pushes Lucas out. So both the Roadtech racing cars are now down and on the outside looking in for Q2. Lucas sets a better time, but it's not enough to get up into the top 6. And there's yet more to cross the line. So Jensen now beginning his push lap, as is Cam, as is Sliced. And I think more to come as well. Icon is another one that's beginning the push lap. We'll see him coming through all the champions as he warms up and gets ready for the next one. Continuing to look at these drivers. He's got CO2, he's been able to cross the line. CO2, good performance last week at Watkins Glen in his GN7 debut. Let's see what he can do here in the second one. Lance has got a massive toe, gives a push. Chooses not to pass him. And CO2's cut all the champions and gets a 2.5 second penalty for his troubles. Let's see what those drivers are doing there. Monty improving in the first sector. Zlit sets a new personal best as the session draws to a close. Just over 2 minutes to go, 2.5 minutes. So we're looking at potentially 2 laps, 2 to 3 laps, depending on when you cross the line. Let's look at Monty here. On board with him, making his debut today. Training for MP Motorsport. Obviously Napini couldn't be here. First chance that we're getting to see Monty in action. Jensen improved the time. Is the position improved? Not quite. And also Matt improving his time. Let's look at more drivers then as they near the line. Monty into all the champions. Is it quick enough? Half second penalty is not going to count. He has one more shot at this then. Arps looks across the line. As is Zlit. Let's see what Zlit has to do. Oof. I can't lie. We've got to say, something's got to be done about that. That is dark. That is dark. Bruh. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. That was dark. I've seen that as well. They can't deny that one. I caught them lacking. They blatantly cut all the champions. I caught them lacking. But hey, so looking like the top 2 laps might be invalidated there, as we see, because how on earth are you taking the top spot by flipping 2 seconds, mate? That's a madness. And ARPS as well. So Icon improves with a 24.8. That's a legal lap. Mateus, I'm telling you now, I've caught them. I saw them cut. No. Let's not act like we didn't see that one. No. We're not pretending here. We'll deal with that after. Let's get to business. Session coming to a close. Cam's finished his running. More drivers now approaching the line as they finish their own running. Couple more drivers across the line. CO2 is not going to get into Q2. So as it stands then, Zlit and ARPS are going to have their best times removed. So ARPS will stay in the top 6, but Zlit will not, as it stands. Who's coming to the line? It's Lucas. Is the time good enough? Not quite. Again, he improves, but just not by enough. Who else coming to the line? Here comes Matt to the line. Is Borja in the top 6? Yes. So let's see if his teammate can get through. And again, we see a cutting incident. 1.5 second penalty. That's not going to be enough. Let's see gold then. As it comes to through Wall of Champions. He was once in the top 6. Let's see if he can get back in there. Not enough. So it's going to be, the way I see it is that it will be so ARP's best time will go down because of the cutting, and Zlit's one as well. So Zlit will go down out of Q1, ARPS will go through, but that brings Jensen up into Q2. Let's see what Mateus has to say on this one here, because I'm not sure if Mateus saw that one. Yes, Mateus. What's going on?
I mean, they're just taking. It is an exploit. They're just taking advantage of the flawed penalty system.
I suppose, but I mean, we saw it. We saw them cut. And for that, I believe the best lap has to be invalidated. I agree. So therefore, Zlit is out, but ARPS goes through.
Why no? When did they cheat? Zlit's previous time was a 26.4, and Aiden's time was a 25.2. So Aiden is true, but Zlit is not.
Yeah. So that brings Jensen through as well. So Jensen, Cam, Slice, Borja, Icon, and ARPS are going through. Everyone else is out. Let's see who else is out. Obviously Lucas is out as well. Let's look at the remaining drivers. Gold, Matt, Jokers, Lancia, CO2 and Monty all out in Q1. Let's proceed now to Q2.
Kinda sleepy. I woke up really early. Well, there should be a strong track for the FR cars because The Nissan and the RCF are better in acceleration compared to the Honda, which is really important for this track.
Should be interesting one then. Q2 though, a bit of a mix up in the. I mean, how's a man asking why?
Well, I mean, there is no rule book, right?
True, but then what's the point of the track if you can just cut it and get away with it?
Well, yeah. Let me just check. I mean, it does kind of go against the spirit of the racing, you know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
well, can you hear the wind in the background, by the way, from me?
I can hear something in the background.
Yeah, that's my fan. I'm gonna turn it off then.
Alright, let's begin Q2. So top 6 again for another 5 minutes. And we're gonna have to be watching this this last corner very, very carefully. I don't think anything will go wrong. So let's go again. Qualifying Q2. And if you remember last week it was Jensen that took pole, but I think it was like 6 tenths, 4 tenths. a big margin over the rest of the field. And let's see if he can do that again. You see Icon out immediately, as soon as possible, to get his own space, and then it's Jensen, then it's Arts behind him. So the three Nissans out quickly. Then there's the Honda of Sliced. And Sliced is his first race in the Elite Series since he won at Tokyo back in season 1. And then speaking of winning, you've got the driver who's got 4 in a row, Cam, and if he wins this race, he breaks the record for most consecutive victories in GCOR GT history.
Well, there is Icon in the field though.
There is Icon in the field. And if you remember season 1, Icon was the dominant force whenever he was on the track. And he's back again. First to set the lap as well. So we'll see what kind of benchmark he sets. And to be fair, they were getting close to him in Q1. His laps weren't entirely untouchable. But then again, in Q2, you seem to just hit another gear. Especially for someone like Icon. Q2 is almost guaranteed every week. You don't really have to go all out.
Yep. Just has to get a clean lap in to get into the main session of qualifying.
23.2 in the first sector for Icon. I think Jensen had a bit of an issue there in his first sector. 23.7 from him. And we're missing the other one. 23.2 from Cam, so he's level with Icon. And Borges on the out lap. So let's see what goes on now in the
Jensen
middle
spun
sector.
Out, Slice spun out. I think they got spun. I think Jensen might have got spun by Slice.
And they're both in the pits then, so that sets them back a lot of time because they're going to have probably 1-2 less laps to set. 1-2 less chances.
They're only going to get 1 lap.
So they're going to have to lock in. No mistakes from them. And they have to be urgent. Let's see what Icon can do. Doing the long straight and then into the final corner. Can you hear the hammer in the background?
If you can, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, and that.
Icon to the line, and the time is a 25.7. It's a bit slower than in Q1. Let's see how they respond. Cam first to the line. And the man in form across the line, 26.1. 3.5 tenths back. And everyone else on their outlap at the moment, so they're going to have 1 less chance. Cam straight into the pits and back out again. Needs to cross the line quickly before the timer runs out so he can get his lap in. Icon's doing the same thing. So let's look at Borja then. He's the first to cross the line now and he's on a push lap. Let's see what kind of time he can set. On board with him right now. Let's see what it's looking like in the first sector. 23.5 in the first sector. More behind. Sliced is on his way. There's a 23.2 from Icon and Cam. That's what the benchmark was in the first sector. Let's see what they can do here. 23.0 from Sliced. 2 tenths up on Icon's time. Purple first sector. Jensen a 10th down. 23.3. We continue looking. Let's see what the middle sector says for Sliced. Is he still purple?
I don't think that was very good.
Didn't look clean. But let's see if he's strung it together. He's still up. In fact, he's up even more.
That's actually kind of impressive. He rolled that curve so much and still gained time.
Don't know how he's done that.
Or just an online glitch, maybe. Desync.
Either way, Sliced well on his way. Provisional pole. And I don't think the others are going to make it. Oh, they've made it to the line. I take that back. So they're going to get another chance. But this is Slice's only chance here. It has to make this count. Out the last corner. It's all the way to the line. Foot flat to the floor. 25.7 to beat. 25.6. So he just beats Icon there. Provisional pole goes to Slice. Who's next to the line? It's Jensen.
Icon is purple. But Icon is purple for sector with 7,000 a second.
Icon purple first sector at the moment, so advantage looks good with him. Here comes Borja then, he's now setting his time. And it's his last chance as well. Icon currently purple. Arps is next across the line. He's yet to set a time. This is his only attempt.
He's 2 thumbs up. Icon is 2 thumbs up on Slice.
Icon's 2 attempts up on Slice, but we're looking at Arps right now to see where he slots into this. Only driver to not set a competitive time just yet. And you can see the rest of them just behind him in the camera shot. Arps clears the final corner and across the line he goes, and it's going to be P6. Now they're across the line. Here comes Cam, gets the P2. Icon next across the line, and this looks really fast, and he's beaten Sliced, and Borges now crosses the line to go P4. So Icon does take pole in the end. It looked a bit shaky, but he does get it at the last. So Icon once again on pole, Sliced alongside him, and then it's Cam, Borja, Jensen and Arps. 6 tenths. By 6 tenths of a second, Icon has taken pole position. Oh wait, hold on. Why am I entering? You see something?
Well, now that I think about it, I wonder if Aiden's Q1 lap, the one where it wasn't nearly as egregious, might have been a cut lap too. Now I'm wondering. Well.
So that's Icon's third pole position of his GCOR career. So let's just look at this then. In terms of the all-time list, where does that rank Icon now? He's joint fourth with driver H, Cam and Chubby on 3 poles. So he's climbing up there. But speaking of Cam, he starts 3rd position, and he's going to be the talk of the town. Obviously, the chance to take 5 wins in a row, and it's going to be extremely difficult for him to do that, considering the 2 drivers ahead of him, but also what's going to go on around him potentially at a track like Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
I've just realized I'm muted. Oh god.
Wait, what were you saying?
I was talking about the Nissan being strong in this track. I mean, in the top 5, there's 3 of those, to be, in my defense. But also the Lexus in P5. That's interesting. I mean, Lexus does have great acceleration. Like, it is actually much better than people give it credit for. It's a little bit understeery, but it is a really strong car on acceleration. This is one of the reasons why it triumphed. It's Daytona last season.
But I think Daytona of all tracks, that's got to be crazy.
Do you remember when I think it was Stig, the Portuguese Stig, whatever?
Yeah.
I think Stig's name. Yeah, just won by like 10 seconds on Icon. Like, I mean, the car was just not amazing. The Honda, even though it had the best top speed, it wasn't great on acceleration.
Yeah.
So
the Lexus, they'd be fancying their chances. Shouldn't be too bad for them, but then again, to defeat. So for Borja, he's going to be starting in fourth or fifth. Oh, he's fourth, yeah. The question for him is, how does he go about defeating the three ahead of him? It's going to be an interesting race because obviously this track, I don't see it being very easy to pass here. And then again, it's going to be a kind of track where if you make a mistake, that'll just put you down a couple positions, and then to make those positions back, that's going to take you all sorts of time that you don't really have. Only 25 laps, and he has so many overtaking spots in a single lap. It's going to be tough for the drivers, but that's why I'm retired. I must say. So obviously, GCOR GT has never been here before, but GCOR F1 has been to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve 5 times, going back to Gen 3 Season 3, and as recently as Gen 4 Season 2. And I'm just looking at the list of winners here. This is legends of the sport who have won here. You got Hurricane, you got Ollie Freeman. So Hurricane and Ollie Freeman have both won it twice. And then Smudge has also won it most recently. So who can add their name to the list of GCOR legends who have won at this track and also make history as the first to do it in the GTs? It's going to be interesting. People, let us know who you think is going to win this one in the chat. Let us know. And the countdown has begun for the race. Only a couple seconds to go now until the lights go out and we get underway for the first ever GCOR GT race at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Let's get into it. And we are on the grid, we are ready. Icon sliced. 2 former winners, and they're back for the second season as reserves. Let's see what they can do then. Watch out for Cam behind. On go the lights. And GCOR Elite is back on the way. Good start from Icon, good start from Slice and from Cam. Also a brilliant start from Jensen's on the inside of Borgia. We see that one in the battle for 4th place. Now Jensen going around the outside and he's caught Borgia napping there. And Jocast there with a bit of an incident as well. But a good start overall from Jensen. He gets Borgia on the line immediately, and then there goes Arps battling with him as well. So Borgia's going backwards at the start. Arps on the inside. He's going to take him, or look to take him. Borgia defends for his life. You see Lancia and Lucas going at it with the 2 Hondas.
I think gold has spun out. There's 3 damages. Jocast is really struggling at the start here.
So we've got gold with damage, Jocast with damage, CO2, just need 1 more and then safety car comes out. Let's see what happens though. Will we get any more damage? Top 4 continue as they are. Icon, Sliced, Cam, Jensen. Borgia holds 5th, Arps holds 6th. Lucas in 7th, Lancer being overtaken by Zlit for 8th place. And the home fans like that one.
Lancia actually tried that one was led, but he failed. He got switchbacked.
Switchback?
I want to take the replay on that.
I didn't get it. He gets him back though, World Champions, he hits Lucas into the wall. And that's going to be a safety car.
It is.
The virtual safety car comes out. Big crash.
I mean, that's pretty much advanced that. Yeah, did you get it on stream?
Yeah, I saw that on stream.
Oh, that's not good. Wow. I'm checking back. Wow. Squishy just getting turned like that is kind of crazy. Goes in the pits. Is he changing tires? I wonder.
So safety car comes out. Icon, Slice, Cam, Jensen, Borgia the top 5 at the moment. Arp, Slit, CO2. But let's see what happens then. I'm pretty sure a lot of pit stops are going to be made. Damage. And also change the strategy as well, because I mean, safety car like this early can change the dynamics of the race in many ways.
Is there an obligatory tire change?
Yeah, there's mandatory stop.
So, I mean, a tire change, the compound.
Oh, compound change? No, there's no mandatory compound change, but there's a mandatory stop.
Well, there's some people who did start on mediums, like CO2, so I think you can go on softs now in the safety car.
See what he does do then, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be in. So let's see who does go in then.
Oh, I think Gold and Lancia are just hit each other on the safety car. Do they not know about the gap? By the way, isn't it like supposed to be like 7 times at least?
I mean, let's see then. We'll see who goes in and who stays out. I see what they're doing though. I mean, if this is what they mean to do, those that are pitting have gone to the left hand side, and they're just quick. So the channel is clear to go, and they're clearly going in. So CO2, Jocast, Lucas, who else is in? Lancia.
I mean, if Icon keeps going this low, he might genuinely lose the position to CO2 on the pit exit. Yeah, look at Jocast leaving the pits.
Jocast has actually passed him.
Okay, what are we gonna do about the situation?
Alright, I'll tell him to go back to the field.
I mean, Icon is going extremely slow, so It was either deliberate or is he gonna let it roll, I guess. I mean, I don't think Icon did anything wrong, and so didn't get too ahead of him. So I think honestly they should just stay like that. Okay, that's interesting.
I'll tell him to go back at the pack.
I mean, honestly, they didn't do anything wrong. They just came out of the pits and they were first because of the Icon was going so slow.
It's true, but functionally, it's not how it's supposed to work.
CO2's still staying ahead. Now he's lefty on the right. I'm guessing we're going green this time around.
Okay.
Is it just the same safety car rules as what I did, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going in this time. So let's see how Icon controls this one, because it's going to be, this is a harder safety car restart to get right, because obviously the chicane, you could have a bit of a domino effect going on in the mid pack. I mean, what on earth? Icon's gone now.
He has gone really early. He jumped. I was typing out because it's supposed to be between the final corner of the track and the start finish line. I was still typing.
Do you know what? I'll call it back.
What?
I'll call it back. I'll call it back because we botched the start.
I think we should just keep going, but just tell him to lose the gap. Oh well.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do one more lap on the VSC.
It was, I mean, my defense, in my defense I was still typing when he was halfway down the straight, in my defense, so... I mean, can we blame me? I guess, but...
Don't worry, don't worry.
I
All we
don't
can
have
do
my
is look
keyboard
forward.
right now. Oh, they're making contact.
Is there damage?
No.
All good then. So here we go then. This is the official restart then. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Icon controls once again. This time after chicane. So again, it'll be about how does everybody react.
Icon can go now.
And there he goes now. Slice responds okay, but Cam is right behind him now, looking to make the move. Let's see what Cam can do. Is he close enough? Not quite. So good start for Icon. Decent for Slice. A bit of pressure on him, but nothing too serious. We look behind. Borgia and Arps and Jensen going at it as well. In the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th. Is that Arps on the inside? He looks for it for a second and backs out.
It is quite grim at the back of the field. CO2 and Joe cast at each other. It's all them who went into the pits.
And they're battling for top position. CO2 on the inside. Joe Cast going underneath him.
Oh,
bit of a scrap there. Joe Cast in the wall.
Somehow.
Escapes unscathed. Top 6 staying as they are.
Oh,
but for how long? Here comes Borgia.
And go, they're absolutely going at it.
At the same time, Borgia's on the outside of Jensen for 4th place. Can he get that move? And can he make that one stick? He's gone around the outside. Fair play. Good move.
Meanwhile, Lancer getting P8 from gold in the hairpin. I think CO2 also overtaking Joe Cast.
All sorts going on at the restart. A lot of forward and backward motion. Lancia holding on from gold. At the same time, Matt's in 8th place. Final points paying spot at the moment. Zlit is battling with Arps as well at the back of this train in the latter points paying spots. They're fighting, they're going tooth and nail. He's battling everywhere you look.
Oh, Lancia!
He's had a moment there, damage.
I don't know if there was a move, a bump by Squishy, but he spins and gets front bumper damage.
You can see what happened. Lancia on the curb. And I think he's just, I don't know if he's been tapped there by...
I mean, it did look for me, it bumped, but on your POV it doesn't look that bad. Probably no contact.
We continue to look on then.
Meanwhile, Battle 4P5 is happening. Oh, never mind. Jensen rage quits.
So Jensen's gone. Zlit has a penalty, so pressure is off Arps at the moment. And let's see, so surely Matt will be able to pass him with ease. Or be at least close to passing it. Oh, it's going to be tight into the chicane. And Matt goes for it. Zlit trying to get back at him. It's not going to work though.
What a move, to be fair.
Good move. And so, the Lexus are currently 4th and 6th.
Oh, Joe Cast and CO2 hit each other. I don't know how, but...
Joe Cast has damage. CO2 has damage. Let's flash back.
No, CO2 has no damage. Lancer does though. But that was from turn 1, I think.
Let's see if we can see what happened. First, let's look at that move with... Oh,
no,
missed
wait,
it.
No, that's lap 6.
So, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, it's because you probably press Z in lap 6. Oh, no, wait, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
I saw them off and then... But I think it's because I just missed it.
I think you just made a mistake.
Check back on it a bit later. They're still not too far away from each other. Here we go again. Joe Cast closing in on CO2 once again. Oh! CO2 spins. He must have been on the grass there. He's got all sorts of damage.
Now it is 2 drivers of damage.
And at that point, you just got to pray for a safety car. Cam's got front damage now as well, so that's 3. Icon and Slice continuing to lead out front. Cam's got the damage, so that's allowing Borgia to close in as we speak. And then Arps is being dropped by those two. He's got a gap behind him with Matt, and then obviously you can see Zlit is behind, closing in again, trying to get that 6th position back. Gold is in 8th place. Behind all of that as well, and then Lucas's teammate is in 9th place. on board with Borja. Let's see, he's really catching Cam right now. But then again, he wants to make that move as quickly as possible because all we need is one more car with damage to get a safety car. The second safety car of the day. Look how close Borja is getting. And Mateus, you were really right about the Lexus. It's doing its work here. Those two drivers are going forward. And Borja's got a real chance. Maybe not this lap, but in the next lap. Or does he try and... He's going to try it now, actually. And he's done it. Oh, he's going into the pits, surely. Yeah, he's going to the pits. Oh, Borja loses the car. Managed to keep it. And he's up to third place for now. Cam's into the pits. Let's see what he does there. Repair, damage. I'm assuming tyre change as well. Back on the soft tyre. Again. And he's out. So Cam's out in 8th place. So it must happen to Gold then for him to go down the order as well. Not sure though. Matt is past Arps as well, but he's got 2-second penalty. Something must have happened there for him to get that penalty. We didn't quite find out. So for Arps, does he wait now to get to that straight for Matt to serve that penalty, or does he try and get aggressive now and try and make that move now? Arps has said purple, middle sector. I can't lie, Lance said don't be pessimistic, man, anything can happen. We're back to 2 cars with damage, so we'll need to have another incident involving 2 cars to get a safety car. So it's also past Matt with that penalty that he had to serve. And we're looking at Lucas now, who's looking upon this battle and seeing what can he gain from this, as we see Matt and Zlit going side by side. 4th, 5th position, and Matt's on the inside and he's taken that position straight back. He was not waiting around. Zlit also having a bit of a moment there, and that's going to allow Lucas to get onto him. Lucas trying to go around the outside, switches underneath, trying to find the move, and he can't quite find it. But again, the pressure is still on for Zlit here. And he just can't find his way through. Still only 2 cars with damage, so still no safety car just yet. And Zlit's going to get half-second penalty for track limits, I assume. So that brings Lucas back into play. So let's see what Lucas can do. Can he gain enough on Zlit to get the pass done? He's a bit too far back, I think. Yeah, I think he's too far back. Anything can happen to all the champions though. Everybody runs cleanly through there. So let's see how Matt got past Zlit then, how he repassed him. We look on board with Matt then, as you see there's Zlit on the right hand side and he's just on the inside, and he gets through round the outside. We see at turn 2, and then it's easy as that.
Well, I've just come back and Icon has damage from somewhere.
So Icon's also got damage now, so that's 3. We're up to 3 cars once again.
No, but the other people who got damage are pitting.
So we're back down to...
Zlit and Squishy are fighting.
We're back down to 1. So we've got Lucas back on the inside. He's found his way to Zlit now finally, and they're side by side as going to the hairpin, and Zlit was a bit out of shape there, manages to collect himself and collect the car and hold on to that position. But for how much longer? So Icon has been has pitted now, and it's good timing that he pits now because he can go back onto the softs, you feel, and run to the end of the race, and that's going to force everyone else to react. So let's see what they do. Arps is in.
Goes into the pits as well.
Out of shape there was Lit, and here comes Cam as well behind them. Remember, Cam is racing the likes of Slice and Icon potentially. Icon's already out ahead, and Cam has to get through all of these guys. He's got past Zlit. Now can he get round Lucas? On board with Zlit right here.
Is, right, I think Cam pitted quite a bit early. Yeah. No way. What am I saying? God.
You'll be alright though. Cam did pit early.
Cam is gonna have to get through these guys quick, otherwise he's gonna lose so much time to people like Sliced and Icon. And he's trying.
Now Cam's on the inside. Gets the move done.
Very
Lucas
aggressive.
couldn't really counter it. And that's exactly what Cam needed. He needed to get that move done as soon as he could. And he does get it done.
He's going purple as well. Still.
He's flying. He's a man on a mission. 5 in a row is on the cards for him. Let's see if Slice goes
Wait,
in.
Icon is on the mediums. Wait, it is still on the cards. Because Icon has gone on the medium tire compound.
We have to just see then. Is there method to the madness for Icon? We say that often with Cam. When he chooses a different strategy.
Matt almost crashing. Zlit is in the pits.
Zlit's in the pits then. I'm assuming this is to do Lucas and Arps, because obviously Arps had just pitted the lap earlier. Let's see if this was a reaction. I'm pretty sure the soft's going to come back on for the home hero. Let's see, he comes out. Arps is going to be ahead of him. So this is mainly, I think, about Lucas here. Cam now trying to get to Matt and overtake him. It's getting closer. We ride on board with Cam.
Oh, Matt got damage this lap, I think. I don't think he had damage before.
And that's giving Cam more confidence. So he's cut the chicane there, some sort of a problem on the entry, and that gives Cam the easy way through. Didn't really have to do much work for that one. And when you're talking about Icon on the medium tyres, you want to save your tyres if you're Cam for as long as you can, so you can fight onto the lap stages.
I don't think it's going to though. I think it's going to be close, but I think he can still get to the end of the race on these tyres.
He's good now. Okay, Sliced is in finally. So let's see what Slice does. He also had front damage then from, I think, maybe this lap or another lap. So it's convenient for him.
Will Cam... Oh wait, Slice puts so much fuel. Cam might get him. Yeah, he has got him.
So Cam has overtaken. Arps has he also overtaken him? I think he has.
Yes.
Arps has got him too.
Mistake, but he got him.
Arps has got him too.
So much fuel.
And they're all... Slice is overfueled then.
Unless everyone else is scheduling another stop, which Icon probably isn't because it's on the mediums. So I think he might have just overfueled. Honestly. A lot.
I'm not sure.
Now, is Aiden gonna play the team game? Because Slice is gonna catch him up eventually. If Slice... I don't think Slice has enough time to catch him up, but still though. Aiden's gonna have to defend like a lion, just in case. Cam's
still flying purple.
Because
everywhere.
Cam's tires are worse than Slice, of course, so... Joe Casa's real damage.
So, back to one car with damage. Safety car can always play an effect though. You've seen it's been close to a second safety car for a while. Borja's finally in then, so let's see where he comes out among all of this.
I think everyone has pitted now then, in this race.
Yeah, I think so. Borja's going to be the last to pit. Fuel added, let's see how much he does. And he's straight out. And he should come out, not sure where he'll come out actually. I'm pretty sure he'll come out in 5th position, maybe 4th. Is he out in 3rd? Oh, it's be tight. No, it's not. He's come out in third then.
Yep. Yeah, he was third before the stop, but Aiden has gained some time on him. Before
So,
stops, I mean.
Arps has been brought straight back into this one here, into shout for a podium, potentially. Slice is gaining back on him though. So, Arps is going to have to do a lot of defending then. If it is about the team game, if it is about helping Cam, defending will have to be done to stop Slice progressing forward. And this is going to help Borja as well to get back on the podium. And this will be his third straight podium if he can string this together.
Joker's got even more damage.
It's not been his day. It's not been his day at all.
Lance is defending against Cam for some reason.
The blue flags are surely going to come out, no? Are they not out already? There you go, pulls alongside. Cam is through. And if you really wanted to see how motivated Cam was, let's see what happened before the pit cycles.
He lost half a second, even more than half a second to Cam. To economy. Probably a second.
So before the pit cycles, how Cam got past Lucas. This is before Lucas pitted.
You're keeping the replays in stores to play like this. Oh, that's actually really smart.
And he gets past him there like that. That was a good one. Whenever we have nothing going on, might as well just get a replay going. Do you know what I mean? Slice is really catching purple first sector, and Arps is going to have to watch out on board with Slice. He's only raced in GCOR once, and that was at Tokyo, and he won that race. Different scenario this time though. He's not the leader, and if anything, his best result that he could be thinking of right now is third position. It's definitely possible for him to get third position, but I don't think it's going to be easy for him to pass Arps here. See if there's any more battling throughout the field. Nothing else going on much, so looking at it right now, Slice should surely set the new fastest lap. He doesn't. So Borja currently holds on to the fastest lap, and he's actually, I think he's slowly creeping up. Is he?
Yes.
Oh, he is. He is creeping up on Cam here, so he could even very well chase second. He's going to have to get past Lancia first, and let's see how easy that is made for him. But Lancia is actually keeping up with Cam as well. So we look at Borja right here, two straight podiums in the last two races at Suzuka and then at Watkins Glen. So he's in a good stretch of form, and I said before that Cam and Joey were the most informed drivers in the grid at the moment, and Borja was a very close third behind Joey.
Why is he what?
Oh, and Lancia overshoots the hairpin, and thank goodness no one was collected there. And that makes Borja's job a lot easier now. He can see Cam in the distance, under a second gap, and he's gaining on him. He's gaining on him quickly. Does Cam have damage or something?
No.
Oh my goodness, he might catch him now.
I think Cam might be safe with you.
He might just be, but this is not helping him now. He's going to be having to do so much work to defend from Borja, and that's going to take away from his chances of Icon. Here comes Borja to the outside, and Cam's not making that easy for him. Can Borja keep his foot in it? Can he stay brave? He's doing all he can to stay in front, Cam. And it's working because Borja couldn't get past on that occasion. Couldn't get past, but then again, he's still got a couple more chances later on in the lap. Oh, nearly loses the car right there. Manages to keep it facing the right way, but that's going to lose him time.
Well, Cam is indirectly making God's work for Slice right now.
And Slice is also, and he's passed, and crucially, he's also passed Arps as well. So this is going to allow Slice to close in on these guys, and Slice is now passing Lancia, as we can see. Lancia is actually He's making this difficult for him.
I don't know why though.
Let's look at that moment again between Cam and Borja earlier on in the lap. You saw Cam really having to defend, get the elbows out to keep Borja behind. The way Borja closed in on him down the straight, and then he's forced a long way around, and then he tries to pull it off on the outside and he just doesn't stick for Borja. Stays in third for now.
Oh, I think Aiden might have crashed in the pit entry actually. I think Aiden might have crashed in the pit entry because it was spun out. Gold has damage.
So we're down to... How many cars have damage? Matt, CO2, Joe Car, safety car. Safety car.
I mean, okay, there is... Okay, let's count. There's Squishy 1.
There's like 6 cars with damage.
CO2 is boxing though. CO2 is boxing. No.
Wait, hold on.
Boxing. Wait.
So CO2 is boxing. Lancia has damage. Joe Cars.
Oh, Lancia. Oh wait,
yeah,
if Lancia has damage, then if, yeah, it is 3, 4, 5 cars with damage. Not counting CO2. Virtual safety cars out. Joe Cars is boxing. Very smart.
The virtual safety car is back out, and this race has been blown wide open. Icon's in, as you'd expect, onto the softs he goes. And I'm pretty sure everyone behind him is going to be in too, to put on a fresh set of soft tyres. Someone's going to have to stay up for track position, surely, and I don't know who it's going to be.
That's the nice guy. I mean, Borja.
He stayed up for track position. Good on him then taking the risk.
Place, though? Can he get Icon's place quick enough?
He can.
It. He's up to the lead. He's going to have worse tires though than everyone else.
So Borja's in control.
Aiden's boxing again. It seems like except for Borja, nobody's taking the gamble to not pit.
That's good on him then. So he now takes track position. He's going to control the start whenever it comes.
Do we allow people to unlap? I think we're allowing people to unlap, yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Lancia, take it easy. Why is he going full speed?
He must be excited, man. Back on the lead lap. And a chance. This is what I said. If you find yourself a lap down, it's not over yet. Especially at this track. It's not over yet. Damage is... Oh my goodness. And Gold has spun the car.
Well...
And more damage.
I mean, you might as well just box now, right?
Might as well. Straight back in.
Probably just taking the damage, not taking any tires.
Yeah, the tires have been changed.
No, he is taking tires, that's interesting. Does he
Back
leave out of Lancia though?
And I think Lancia's going to beat him out.
Lancia got him. Don't think the tire change was very necessary. Well, I don't think it would have mattered. Actually. Yep, 7 seconds behind, so I don't think it would have mattered if it changed or not the tires.
So let's look at the order then. So it's Borja, then it's Icon, Cam, Sliced, Lucas, Arps, Zlit and Matt in the points paying spots. CO2 is in 9th place, Joe Cast is in 10th, then Lancia, then Gold. So we're going to probably, I'm not sure when we're going to restart, but looking at it,
I'm guessing.
Well, that maybe next lap.
Maybe this one even. If they don't crash.
True. So everyone really has to lock in now. It's going to be difficult. I mean, Borja's tyres aren't worn to the point where he's going to start losing grip, but everyone else is going to be so fired up and on so much fresher tyres than him that he's going to have a real hard time keeping them behind, you'd feel. Going to be tough.
Wait, as some of the drivers in the field actually following my instructions for once and keeping kind of a gap? That's kind of impressive, honestly.
I'm pretty sure it's because no one wants to finish on the safety car. Like, if we have any more incidents or any kind of damage being taken,
oh
then
yeah, that's true. We only have 5. We're gonna only have 4 laps to go at the end of this one. I think we're going green this time, actually.
Let's see if
we...
Lancia and Gold get back. Yeah, we should be able to go green this time.
I'm telling him to go 90 just so we give... I think he's following that as miles an hour. No, he isn't. Yeah, we're going this lap. Gold, please brake. Gold, please brake. Oh god. Okay, he braked. Jesus Christ. We do not want a safety car again, otherwise probably ending under yellow.
So here we go.
What if we just do... What if it ends under yellow, so we just do an overtime like NASCAR?
Well, like a quick 2 laps. Oh my
yeah,
God,
just green white checker.
We'll be here forever if that happens, I can tell. Oh man. So pressure's on now for Borja, then he's gonna be leading us into the final 4 laps of this race. And he can choose when he starts.
He can.
When does he go? Right now.
He's going now.
Icon 2nd, Cam 3rd, Slice 4th, Lucas 5th. And he's got a brilliant start, has Borja. Everyone else quite uniform off the line. I think there's a bit of a battle on the way back. Matt on the inside of Slick. Has he taken him?
Lancia.
Oh.
Lancia pushing
oh
CO2
my
wide.
gosh. CO2. Oh.
Ooh.
All sorts of carnage going on.
Somehow no damage to any of those drivers. Lancia still...
Oh, and that's Slice. Is that Icon? Is that Icon in the wall? Oh my days. What the hell? What just happened? Are we
VSC.
He's back out. The VSC's back out. Incredible. And that's ruined Icon's day. And he was leading the whole race.
Maybe not.
But there's no way you can come back from last place. We got to see what happened.
We need a replay on this.
Let's see exactly what happened.
Can we get it though? I don't think...
We got it right here. So Icon in 2nd place. What happened to him?
Oh, we got it. Nice.
Ah, he's just missed his braking point. He's gone flying into the wall. And as he's reversing, he re-enters and he just collects everyone.
Yeah, I saw that on stream. Yeah, I mean, what a bad region. They were just reversing the track. He should have waited. But still, it was not his fault. Somebody just... I mean, he couldn't have done much, but reverse is a little bit questionable. They can't tell what happened. Well...
Big shake up in the final points of this race.
Why is Matt low-key in the lead?
We could let it happen, I guess. They just have to go to the back like we did before. If anything, it helps us because it just quickens the process. I think everyone's going to be into the pits here though. Everyone has damage. CO2 in, Icon in. Gold's in. Half the grid is in here. That's a smart way to do it, actually.
Oh, Matt just got reset, actually.
So who was the first driver to come out that pitted?
Peraí, já vou. It was Matt, but he got reset.
Of everyone in the line right now, who was it? I'm pretty sure it was Icon.
No, it was. I think it was Matt first who left the pits. Fairly certain.
No, but I'm talking about the guys
Actually, it
that...
was Lancia. No, it was Lancia who left the pits first. I think.
I'm talking about the guys that reset though. That didn't reset, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
That's fine. I think we sorted it out. I think we sorted it out. Right. Let's look at that incident one more time. Just to see what caused the safety car.
Can we not hit each other in the safety car, please, guys?
So looking at Icon here, I think he's just missed the braking point, and you can see in the rear view mirror, he's reversed onto the track and he's gone flying into Matt and all the other drivers in the mid pack, and they've all got damaged. Safety car back out. So we're going again now with 2 laps to go.
No safety cars from now on.
Yeah, no safety cars from now on. I'll state that now.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Alright, very well. So this race will end under green. By any means necessary. Let's hope that we make it out of this in one piece. Borja controls the start once again. Through the chicane we go. When does he go? Cam is behind. All he needs to do is pass Borja.
He can choose when to go. They're stacking up behind him. He's going now. Oh, what is Lancia doing?
And Lance has jumped the start then. Lance has jumped the start, so he's surely going to face a penalty. Behind him though it's Borja, then it's Cam. And Cam only needs to get past Borja then to achieve 5 in a row. Let's see what's going on behind. Already damaged, CO2, Icon, they're all making moves behind. It's really crowded back there in the midfield. Matt's getting busy, Gold's getting busy. CO2 defending from everyone. Icon is past them both. Cam's getting close to Borja. He can sense the victory and history being made. 5 in a row. He's getting closer and closer. But Borja staying ahead. Cam on the inside, he's going for the move here. This is for the lead. Can he take it? Yes, Cam's taking it. One more lap from 5 in a row right here. And this was the biggest challenge yet to this winning streak that Cam's had. And at the moment, he's seeming to get the better of everyone else. But it's not over and done with yet. Borja's in the slipstream. Sliced is just behind them. Arps is in tow. Anything can happen. Cam cuts the chicane. Something must have happened. Will we see penalty coming his way?
Final lap.
And Lance is going to prove a challenge for these guys as well. He's gone all the way out wide.
I have asked him to drop places to P8, but it was supposed to be on a straight. Oh.
Oh gosh. And Lancia's off. Matt's off as well behind. And you see the gap that Cam has to everyone else now. Borja sliced. Need to work their way back forward, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Cam well on his way to 5 in a row. Slice looking to get second place though. That's not over and done with.
Outside.
It's not going to be made easy for Slice here. Has to go around the outside. We've seen Borja done this before. Can Slice do it now? No, he can't. Good defense from Borja. But look at Cam.
Aiden's right there if they crash each other out.
But it's all about Cam here. The very best in GCOR history have come and tried to take the win streak away from him, but instead he's used that and he's now making history. One more corner and Cam is going to break the all-time consecutive win record as he crosses the line, and Cam, 5 in a row, has won at Canada.
Record breaker.
Incredible. What a result. Borja gets second, Slice third, Icon fourth in the end, Arps up to fifth, CO2 sixth, gold, and then Zlit does get the points at home. Lucas 9th, Lancia 10th, but there's going to be a lot of controversy surrounding those last couple of laps. I mean, not everyone's going to be happy, but of course, Cam's going to be delighted with that one. Another week, another win. And Cam's made it 5 in a row. It's unbelievable, man. Go get that replay. Look at the final result then. So Cam wins, Borja second. So it is 3 podiums in a row for Borja. And he's upgraded the third place to second place now. Slice in third, Icon fourth, Arp, CO2, Gold, Zlit. Then Lancia in 9th place. Sorry, it was Lucas in 9th. Then it was Lancia. Then it was Joecast. Then it was Matt. And then obviously Jensen DNF on that one. But I mean, that was a chaotic race in Canada. It wasn't the best race quality wise, but the action was unbelievable in that one. Thanks for everyone for turning up in that one. It may not have been the cleanest, but it was fun to watch at least. And Mateus, I mean, how do you find that one?
Ending was quite chaotic.
Very chaotic ending.
I mean, it just looked like an easy one to Icon, then just everything turned around.
And that's how it gets. Sometimes we always say the threat of a safety car is serious. And the safety car really did turn everything on its head, and it played right in Cam's favour on multiple occasions, and he just seized the move, takes the lead from Borja, and then from there it's all smooth sailing. And Cam has got yet another win in the GCOR Elite Series. And he's now what? That's how many wins is that now? I believe that's 8 wins for Cam all time. So let me actually check that one. In terms of wins.
Wins?
Yeah, he's on 8 wins now, so he's only 1 behind Car Freak, who has the all-time record of 9 wins. So 2 more wins, and you may see Cam enter the GOAT question in terms of GCOR GT. You may see him enter the GOAT question.
I don't think he should be entering it. He's already in it very deeply.
Definitely, I think he's definitely top 5 all time. But every single week he just improves the ranking. 5th, 4th. Who knows? By the end of the season, he might be number 1. Undisputed. That being said though, history's been made. We're going to see the fallout of this coming up right now. I think it's going to be a very, very eventful paddock right now. I mean,
surprisingly not exploding yet.
I'm surprised. I think if I was a driver in this one, I'd be feeling quite emotional after that one. But then again, I'm surprised it didn't explode. But we may be seeing some things come out sooner or later in the steward's room or whatnot. But if not, I mean, it's been a good race to watch. And thank you all for being there. Mateus, thank you for being alongside me. It's brilliant to have you alongside.
Thank you for actually accepting me to be here. You know, like, that's kind of tough.
You know what I mean? It's always better when Mateus is there. Make sure you check him out on Twitch as well. It's the VSCR on Mateus's channel on Twitch, so make sure you check him out when he streams. And yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, and GCOR GT show will be dropping maybe even tomorrow. You know, I've got a couple things planned for that, so make sure you stay tuned. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next week. Where we go next week, we are going to Monza. So I'll see you next week when we go to Monza.
Oh God.
And yeah, guys, thank you for watching.
Don't say those words, man.
But yeah, guys, I'll see you next week for another entertaining race at Monza. See you guys there. Bye.